Welcome to the Queen Effect podcast. I am so glad that you are here. Go ahead and grab a glass of wine and your journal because I am about to drop some gems in this episode. So relax and vibe, and I will start soon.
On today's episode, we are going to discuss how to start living your life to the fullest. Number 1, stay away from drama. I know this goes without saying. However, do your absolute best to remove anything or anyone that will cause friction to your life, to your relationship, to your workplace at all cost. If you know, for example, your workplace, if you know without a shadow of doubt that you have a particular goal that you would like to focus on achieving at your workplace, and you know a certain coworker always bring you the gossip, the office gossip, and it's taking time away from your goals, then you must definitely stop the interaction. Because what usually happens is this person brings you this information. Instead of focusing on your priorities, you will start getting into office gossip, and you might also start spilling the gossip to someone else. Now you are in the circle of transferring information when you should be focusing on your task at your workplace. Distractions are nothing for you if you're focused. And in another way, in relationships, drama will ensue at some shape or form. However, it can be avoided if you do the work when it comes to having better communication, having an open dialogue with your partner, and also having preventive dialogue as well. Because if you bring up certain situation during the dating phase to get their opinion or their viewpoint regarding that particular situation, it might avoid any particular drama in your relationship. Same thing can apply to your friends or family relationships. So definitely avoid drama at all costs. Number 2, adopt a positive mindset. To live your life to the fullest will need for you to have a positive outlook on life. That would include for you to say positive thoughts, positive wording every single day. Because you cannot thrive in negativity. You cannot excel in any negative environment. So you have to create that joyful, that exciting, that positive environment for yourself. When your mind wakes up and said, I am going to have an amazing day today, guess what? The shift happens instantly. And it continues if you repeat constantly that same message in your mind. This may go over some people's heads, but I'm going to say it. There is an energy field around each of us, right? So whatever you can call it, some people call it aura, I call it energy field. However, when you say certain words, it emits a frequency. And in that frequency, it can be positive or negative. And when anyone can say, I feel a bad vibe from this person, or I have a negative energy, like this person is just always negative. I just get a bad energy from her. That's what that means. Frequency, energy, vibe, whatever term you would like to use. Just know, whatever's up there reflects on the outside. So if your mind is constantly in a state of positivity, it will reflect in your aura. It will reflect in your body language. It will reflect in how tall you stand. It will reflect in your stance. It will reflect in your smile. Because your body is more relaxed when you are positive than you are negative. So definitely have a positive mindset that things will work out. Number 3, reflect and review your life choices. When it comes to living your life to the fullest, you cannot live in the past. The longer you linger in your choices and people, places, and things, you get stuck. And most times, people avoid looking for solutions. They avoid looking for new ideas, new possibilities, because they are stuck in their past. However, once you sit in your past and review your past choices, I want you to do a T chart where you review the good and the bad for every single outcome in your past. And when that happens, it changes how you can move forward. Because you are now have taken a unbiased look at what has happened to you before. Could I have done this better? What was the positive outcome out of this negative situation? Did I really overcome it? Did I push it down? Do I need to talk to someone to overcome it? And a lot of times, facing your choices is a part of growing up. Growth does not happen until you are okay with your past. Because what you're currently living now will become your past. So starting from today, make the choice that you're going to reflect on your past choices and accept what they were and move on. Number 4, stop being concerned about others' opinions. This might be hard to do for some. It will take a while for a lot of us because in a lot of ways, we search for validation. We want to be praised from others to validate that what you're doing is right. However, in this journey of you being more self-aware, you will become one with yourself. To know that I trust my decisions and I am okay with the outcomes. And when you are okay with your possible outcomes, you do not need anyone else's opinions because only your opinion matters and no one else. So when you look at your choices that you make, right? Whether it's a meal or going to the gym or let's take the gym for an example. You said to yourself, I want to lose X amount of pounds. And you said to yourself, I am going to the gym 4 times a week. The first week, you go all 4 days. The second week, you go all 4 days. The third week, you go all 4 days. The fourth, you start to slip. And you slip. And you slip. Now, the more you keep slipping, the harder it becomes. Now, the day you know you don't go, you have to accept the fact that if I don't go today, I will make the choice of eating a sandwich that I shouldn't have. But by eating that sandwich, you might gain another pound. Are you okay with gaining an extra pound by not going to the gym? Are you okay with the effect of your cause? Are you okay with the reaction from your action? Because what will start happening is if someone else brings up, you didn't go to the gym today. Why are you eating that sandwich? That's not going to help you. So now that person's opinions about you will make you feel bad. But you were happy eating that sandwich. That was the choice you made. So if you're happy with the sandwich you ate, another person's opinion about why you ate that sandwich shouldn't matter, right? You shouldn't feel bad with that person's statement. However, most people do. We have to be okay with the choices that we make. Because once we are, people's opinions should matter because it's your life. You need to live it to the fullest. So if you want to wear that skirt, wear that skirt. If you want to wear that short, that shawl, wear the shawl. If you want to cut your hair, cut your hair. It's your hair. It will grow again. But there's a thing called wigs now. You can wear those. Do what you want. Do not care about other people's opinions. Number 5, do what makes you happy. This ties in with the last line item, but you need to do what makes you happy. Happiness is personal. Joy is personal. Nobody is going to make you happy. Companionship doesn't make you happy. Only you can make you happy. Your choices make you happy. So make good choices that you're going to be happy with, that you're going to be okay with. Because the choices that you make, before you make them, please look at the good and the bad that could happen. Are you okay with both sides? Then make your choice. And if the bad becomes true, do you have a solution or not? So, think about that. But no matter what, do what makes you happy. Number 6, stop talking bad about others. You cannot live a positive life when you are spewing negativity about others. It does not work. It will cancel out. So you always feel stuck. In that same place that you were at, and nothing changes. You know that quote, this anonymous quote, nothing changes if nothing changes. It's so simple, yet so profound. If you change nothing, then nothing will change. You have to make the decision to stop talking bad about people. Because negativity feeds on each other. So the moment you start that energy, it wants more and more and more the more you cultivate it. So once you start talking bad about people, you will find yourself down the rabbit hole of continuously going on and on and on about people. And next thing you know, you are gossiping, you are telltale, and you are 3 weeks in and you don't remember how did you get this bad. That's because you didn't pay attention when you start talking bad about people. Negativity breeds negative energy. So we cannot live our life to the fullest with negativity. Number 7, get clarity about what you want. You need to sit down and figure out how you really want your life. No one is going to design your life for you but you. You have all the abilities to design exactly how you want your life. You know, when you were in high school, they would ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? Right? The teachers will ask you, what do you want to do? And they said, I don't know. And then you go on a college tour, or you have a college seminar where different colleges come to your high school to discuss your options. Whatever school you choose to go to, that is your new career. That is your path. And you decide where you're going to live. You decide what kind of apartment you want to live. You decide what side of town you want to live. You decide what kind of job you want to work. You decide what company you apply for. You decide. You decide. You can't live your best life if you don't decide how you want your life. You need to get clear. What is that? And also, these decisions can change. You just need to know how you want your next year to go, the next 3 years to go, the next 5 years to go. But you decide at every turn. But you have to know where you're going. You have to get clear. What is the trajectory for the next year, the next 5 years, the next 10 years? And you make that decision and you stick to it too. You can't falter midway. You cannot falter. There are very few people I respect in this world. And one of them is people that know who they are, that know exactly what they want to be, and they become it. There's nothing about discussing what you'd like to become. It's the idea of becoming what you said you were going to become, because you've made a promise to yourself that you are going to change this about yourself. If you decide that you are going to be an actor, you take all the necessary steps to be an actor. But you have to have a destination point. You can't just say, I want to be an actor. Okay, how many movies? Are you doing TV acting? Are you doing voiceover? Are you doing cartoon? What kind of acting? Are you doing theater? Are you only doing TV? Are you doing all three? TV, movies, and voiceover. Which one are you doing? You have all the tools to design your life, but you need to get clarity about what you want. Number 8, live a healthier lifestyle. You need to be here to live your life. You need to be here 20, 30, 50 years from now. You need to be here. And the more you want to be here, you need to be healthy to be here longer. A carrot can add an extra 2 years to your life. Will you eat that carrot to add an extra 2 years in your life? I'm I'm not exactly sure how many years a carrot adds to your life, but however, it is a healthier choice than a sandwich, than a burger from McDonald's. If you having a hard time transitioning to eating healthy, think of it like that. When I eat healthy, I'm adding 1 extra year to my life. How long do you want to be here? Do you want to be here past 85? Do you want to be here only until 55? Do some research and see, how long would I live on this earth without health complications by eating unhealthy? How do people last to the age of 90? How do people last to the age of 70 with no heart attack, no stroke, no diabetes? It doesn't happen often, but there are. There are. Start making those choices today to live your life to the fullest. Number 9, spend time with loved ones. Nothing brings more joy than spending time with your loved ones that you actually like. I'll repeat that. Nothing brings more joy than spending time with people that you actually like. Do not spend time with people you don't like. Do not spend time with people you do not like. What is the point? I don't care if this is a family member. If you do not like them, don't be around them. This is your life. You decide who to bring around you. You decide how many times you're going to bring yourself around certain type of people. But you must spend time with them. You cannot spend time by yourself all the time. You cannot seclude yourself. The human experience is best lived by spending time with other humans. The human experience is best when you spend time with people that lift your spirit, people that bring you joy, people that make you laugh, people that make you smile, other people that radiate positivity. Because energy attracts energy. It does not matter whether it's positive or negative. It attracts either or. But you know what's good? If you have positive energy, it breeds positive energy too. And when two positive meet each other, it explodes. It magnifies. Because like attract like. No drama, no complications. It feeds your soul. There's one thing that the pandemic of 2020 taught us well, is that we need to be around other people. We need to be around loved ones. That is a fact. Isolation is not good for you. The human experience needs inclusivity. It needs that touch, that environment with other people, even for a few moments. We need to be able to sense with our eyes, nose, touch. We need all of that to feel human, to feel connected to one another. Number 10, always keep learning and growing. There should be room for you to grow every day. If you're not growing, you're stuck. And the last thing you need to be is to be stuck. Don't stay in one setting. Life has a funny way of throwing curveballs. However, you must keep going. You make choices for yourself, for your life. And you cannot live your life to the fullest unless you do what makes you happy. Go live your life to the fullest.